Hello, my impatience. It is Andrew the Android Koloski here. Were my mother, stepfather, and their side of the family, cousins, aunts, uncles, stepsister, were they trying to cause neurological damage? Were they trying to render me a vegetable mind? Were they trying to, put me in the psychiatric hospital? Were they torturing me? Was I being tortured? Somebody says, quit picking on the old folks. Nobody had nefarious intentions to cause neurological damage. So toggle the emotional switch to off. All right, fair enough, Dave. Fair enough. Fair enough, Dave. Fair enough. So, yeah, people don't really like my term fair enough, or maybe they do. Maybe they do. Maybe they like fair enough, but people pick up that I say it frequently. Hey, Pete, how you doing? What's going on? What is up? What is going on? So, are there hidden realities, or is everything as it appears to be? Are there nefarious secrets? Giant Bicklighter says, interesting theory. Are there secrets? Are there hidden realities? Or is everything as it appears to be on the surface? All right, let's change the topic. Okay. Well, I mean, because I say it so frequently, there's nothing for people to confess to. Nobody was trying to pharmacologically abuse me. Nobody was trying to render me a vegetable mind. Nobody was trying to turn me into Sid Barrett. On the contrary, my parents, my family, my friends, they love me very much, and they have good intentions, and they want the best for me. They were not trying to kill me while creating a facade they were helping. So toggle my switch off. And somebody says, proper medication will help with the brain carpet, to quote Dave. No, that's to quote Dave, to quote my father. My father said that today during the live stream, correct? Brain carpet. What is a brain carpet? Let's Google that. What is a brain carpet? The Poppy quote. What is a brain carpet? What does that even mean? My father said today, proper medication will help with the brain carpet. Oh, the carpet on the ground. The carpet on the ground that looked like an inflamed brain. Okay, I didn't know what the hell that meant. It's a delusion, basically. The carpet on the ground at my father's house wasn't, him saying how he was trying to cause neurological damage, brain cancer, a stroke, and so on. It was just a carpet, much like, nobody had nefarious intent. All right. So, what is up, my impatience? Somebody asks, when's the job fair? I believe my father said, did he say sometime in March or April? I think he said maybe March 11th. I don't know, but I could be wrong. Somebody asks, would I ever dye my hair? I think so. If I started going gray, I would. But I'm not going too terribly gray at the moment. Do I need to get a suit for the job fair? Giant Bicklighter says, you should grow your hair out. So, let's call my mother and see what she has to say regarding this. No, it doesn't matter. Obviously, take the responsibility myself. Try to prepare a resume myself. Try to get a suit myself. Get all buttoned up. Leave mom alone. Leave my father alone. If I want to, really prepare for this job fair and get serious about it because it would be good to get financially independent. So he says you don't have to wear a suit for mental health recovery job fair. All right, maybe like a blazer and a nice pair of, you know, khakis and dress shoes, like some Doc Martens. So yeah, I can get dressed up relatively nice, but maybe not suit nice. Pull out the old blazer, pull out a nice pair of pants, and maybe you should get. Somebody says you should get a shirt that says "The voices in my head tell me I'm not crazy." Yeah, I don't know if you'd get hired with a shirt like that, but funny idea, funny idea. So he says there might be ladies there too. There might be ladies who are interested in working. You never know. You never know. You're not going to meet ladies in your bedroom, but you might meet ladies at the job fair. That's for sure. All right, it's 4:44 p.m. Where can I go? What can I do? Working women. They like working men. Where can I go? What can I do? Bum, 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 bum. All right. All right. Yeah. I mean, I guess I could have gone to. Try to get serious about this job fair. Yeah, it's pouring out. I know it's gonna downpour today in New York. It's kind of a night. It's kind of sucks. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Well, you can't control the weather. You can stay indoors and work on your resume, I guess. Irius, why do I do that with my eyes? Well, I'm glad I'm multitasking. I'm browsing X, formerly Twitter. I'm browsing Instagram. I'm browsing social media while I talk to you guys, and I'm clicking back and forth. So if I see something interesting, I raise my eyebrows and make my eyes really wide. I'm not doing it intentionally. I just do it. Somebody says I find it interesting that Poppy says he always let you pick the restaurant, and you still try to torture you with fast food. I mean, when I was younger, and even in adulthood, I mean, he never. I mean, once in a while he'd barbecue for me, but he rarely cooked me food or cooked me dinner. He would just get fast food like pizza, Taco Bell, um, Chinese food, fast food burgers, and so on. So I mean, he says that's what teenagers want to eat. I'm like, but he didn't really cook for me. So I mean, he says he had no nefarious intentions and he was not trying to sadistically persecute me with what he was, getting me and buying me. But also, he could have taken me to a fancy steakhouse a few times, but whatever. Somebody says it's not all that different than what you eat now. Yeah, fair enough. I guess my mother occasionally will cook me salmon for dinner or steak for dinner and pork chops for dinner and some once in a while I'll have a nice dinner for my mother, but realistically, I eat a lot of fast food and trash food too. That's for sure. I know, like but I can't blame my parents for that. I have no money and I don't cook, so I should say thank you. You're buying me food and you're cooking for me as a favor for me. If I don't like my mother's cooking, then or my I don't like that my father's buying me fast food, then go get food and cook for yourself. You're 37 years old. They're doing it as a favor. They're getting me food as a favor. I bet you the starving people in third world countries would say to my father, "Wow, I love this Checkers. I love this pizza. I love this Cold Stone." And so for that, so he says, go take a cooking class like TB suggested 2 months ago. That's a good idea. Cooking teaches you some independence. Yeah, it's raining today. It sucks. It sucks when it's raining. I want to go for a walk, or I don't know what to do. I'm bored. I'm bored. Why can't somebody come over? Anybody have any suggestions on dating websites, or where can I go? Where can I go? What can I do? Like, I'm bored this evening. Where can I go? What can I do? Somebody says, go to a punk show. Let's see. Punk shows near Massapequa. Okay, punk concerts in Massapequa. Let's go on Google here. I don't know why. Yeah. Punk concerts in Massapequa. There's I'm looking up. Yeah, I guess go to a punk show. That's a good idea. Go to a punk show, and maybe I could. You find people who like my. Erie says there used to be a dating show called The Undesirables. Maybe you could go on The Undesirables. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's type in on Google undesirable dating. Undesirable dating app. Undesirable dating app. It's probably going to get me some sketchy dating app, like some really hookup app. So somebody asked me, "What's the best thing you could? What could you cook?" I've cooked myself pierogies. I've cooked myself pasta. I've cooked myself chicken nuggets. I remember many years ago, I had a girlfriend, and with her, I cooked steak once. Believe it or not, I successfully managed to cook steak at her house, and Toll House chocolate chip cookies. So I've successfully cooked before. I mean, we did it together, but Erie says there was an old video of him cooking eggs, but that was a long time ago. Yeah, I haven't cooked in a while. Let's call my mother and talk to her about the job fair, I guess. So just leave the old folks alone. Leave the old folks alone. Leave the old old folks alone. So this is a lot of people meet their partners at work. Yeah, it might be a good idea. Let's see what jobs the job fair has to offer. Let's call my father here, or my mother, or my father, or my mother. I don't know. Which one should I call? Let's flip a coin. Let's flip a coin. Which one should I call? I'll call my Madre here. Just call neither. Leave the old folks alone. Call them both on a three-way. That's a good idea. La 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 la. Hey Ma, I'm on with the inpatients, but I was talking to Dad today. He mentioned a job fair coming up with NAMI. I don't know where it's going to be located. I think it might be in Westbury. I think maybe I could, get dressed up, get a resume. I don't know when it is. Talk to him about it. Yeah, it's an idea. So maybe they could work with the NAMI crew because they'll be understanding of gaps in the work history and people with disability. Yeah. So it's a good idea. It's a good idea. Yeah. Okay, great. So I'll seriously consider getting a job and trying to get back involved in the community. I gotta be well. You can't. Yeah, corporate America is very cutthroat. Corporate America is yeah. You can't do unhinged stuff. Oh, wait is dinner's gonna be ready in a half hour? Okay, you making salmon? All right. Bye. All right. Somebody says, let your mother finish her sentences. Okay, I'll try my best. I know my mother said, I'm bored. I'm thinking about going to the supermarket and getting a beer. But my mother said if I drink in the house, she's going to kick me out. So maybe I won't do that. Should I get a beer or should I get a hard seltzer? Or my mother's threatening me with kicking me out. So he says, I think you should pop a Lamictal instead. Somebody says, what's your mother kicking you out for? She doesn't want me drinking with mental health issues. Somebody says, my mother is very anti-alcohol, and she has been from me being at a very young age. She made drinking seem taboo, and she forbade drugs and alcohol in the house. I don't know if, she has addiction issues or she didn't want me to develop addiction issues. But my mother was very anti-drinking. In fact, she's so anti-drinking, if she sees a beer, she flips out, which is why every time I drink, I have to go to the supermarket to put it into the bottle machine because I don't want her catching me with a beer. So, yeah, my mother's been very, very, very anti-alcohol, very anti-drugs from a very young age, from like as far back as I can remember. She didn't want me drinking or doing anything like that, which is good, I guess. But she was a little overboard with it. I think even prior to the mental health diagnosis. Somebody says the ladies would go crazy. What would the ladies go crazy? So he says, put a video of you eating a lamictal on the spicy content page. The ladies would go crazy. I guess so. The ladies would say, oh, look at this sexy man eating a lamictal. Erie, it wasn't. Yeah. Erie asks, are the forehead wrinkles permanent? Maybe. They're not that bad, though. Why? Do you think forehead wrinkles look bad? I could get a facelift, you know? Yeah, I think they're permanent, Erie. I think the forehead wrinkles are permanent. That's too bad. Let me get a facelift. Let me get some plastic surgery here. La 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 la. All right. Anybody have anything to ask or anything to say, or should I just wrap this up? Erie asks, I wonder if it's the marijuana that made Andrew go crazy back in 2010. I don't think so. I think I was going crazy from 2005 to 2011, running all day long. To be honest with you, I didn't even use marijuana hardly ever. Somebody wonders, could it have been laced with fentanyl, or could the nefarious friends I was hanging out with have duped me into trying something else? I don't think so. I think it was probably the running and the overexercise and the social isolation, and I think I just maybe I didn't drink enough water, maybe I didn't have enough nutrition, maybe I wasn't getting enough oxygen because I was always running. I don't know. I think it has more to do with the isolation and running than the marijuana, to be honest with you. So he says, you're a pudding head. Erie says, there are studies showing an association of cannabis use and schizo. All right. I mean, it's a theory. I mean, there's lots of theories. Some people even suspect maybe I was born this way, you know? So, so maybe I have the Peaky lineage, the Koloski lineage, you know? So maybe I was born this way. I don't know. Maybe there's no neurological damage. Maybe I wasn't rendered a vegetable mind, you know? Erie says, you tried marijuana in 2010 and 2011 is when you were hospitalized? Correct, Erie, correct. Rusty says, totally nothing to do with schizophrenia slowly eating your gray matter. Pete says, you shouldn't even try marijuana once. It just destroys your brain. All right. Yeah, I guess you're right. Erie says, Andrew got one-shotted by marijuana. Very unlucky. Was it really the marijuana that did it to me, or not really? Pete says, it could be. All right. I mean, it's certainly a theory. So he says, something turned your brain into, pudding. Um, My theory, and I realize this is just a theory, it was the isolation, it was the running. Maybe I didn't have enough hydration. Maybe I didn't have enough food. Maybe I didn't have enough, socialization and nutrition. That's my theory. Maybe I didn't have enough oxygen while I was running. Um, but it could very well have been the marijuana. I mean, it's that's a theory too. Um, you know, um, Somebody says marijuana wasn't really laced with fentanyl in 2010. Um, Patrick asks, "How did the SOAR program go?" Well, I didn't go to the SOAR program. I went to the drop-in center. I mean, let's call a spade a spade. You were absolutely right. I went in there. I thought everybody was low functioning, and I left. I mean, that's quite frankly, that's what happened. Um, you know, so he says marijuana is pretty harmless unless you already have schizophrenia, and so he says it's not laced with fentanyl now. All right. I mean, yeah, maybe it was the marijuana. It's certainly a theory, Erie. It's certainly a theory. I mean, how did people think I behaved in like 2009? Did they think I behaved like I was sharp, discerning, quick-witted, and was I rendered a vegetable mind? Like, how do people think I was behaving in 2009? Do they think like I was behaving like this, like genius with tons of potential? And people who knew me prior to 2009, how was I behaving? Somebody asked me, where did the term Dookie bus come from? Well, my mother said, you're going to be riding the Dookie bus when I was younger. She said, if you don't, come back with determination and get a job and, make your life happen, you're going to be riding the Dookie bus. And Dookie means shit bus, the short bus, the poop bus, where the low functioning mental patients rub shit on the seat. And she said, don't ride the Dookie bus. Do you guys think I behave like I have neurological damage? Do you guys think I behave like a simpleton or uh, Dave says you're a pudding head, pudding head, pudding head, pudding head, pudding head, pudding head, pudding head. Patrick says you behave like a child. Oh, speaking of which, this is I probably shouldn't share this, but I saw a funny video on TikTok. Um, so there was somebody. It was a comedy video. I shouldn't describe it because I'm not going to do it justice, but it genuinely made me laugh out loud. And you see a guy with his girlfriend, and he's drinking like a coffee or milk, and he gives himself a milk mustache. And somber music. Well, at first the lady says, "Don't do that. You look like a child. You're behaving like a child." Then all of a sudden, somber music starts playing, and the guy is all pouty like a child. The guy is not responding to her, and the guy is just behaving completely like a child while the girlfriend's trying to talk to him. And when I saw the video, I genuinely laughed out loud. It was that funny. Um, it was actually a really comical video. I'm like, oh, this is good shit. Because the joke obviously being that the girlfriend said, "Don't act like a child." Then he acts all pouty and upset and pissed off like a child. It was really funny. Patrick says it doesn't sound. It made me laugh. I mean, comedy's subjective, but it made me laugh. What's funny to you may not be funny to me, but I genuinely laughed out loud watching that video. So he says, "Man, that TV is so nice in front of you." What? Yeah. Yes, some Dave's asking me to share an inappropriate joke. I don't want to share it because the joke is inappropriate. You don't have to share everything on social media. Some things, especially jokes that may be problematic, you may want to keep to yourself. So I know people like gallows humor, tasteless jokes, and so on. But sometimes if a joke is inappropriate, it might make somebody laugh, but maybe it's just best to not share it. Especially while I'm considering going to a job fair next week. Erie says, Andrew, you behave like you're 12 or 13 years old. No offense. Yeah, I never really advanced past that age. I never really socialized past 12 or 13 years old. So that makes sense. I need to find other people who are like 12 or 13-year-olds. But adults, obviously. I don't want to really hang out with 12 or 13-year-olds. They would label you a pedophile if you were hanging out with 12 or 13-year-olds. And I'm not. They got to be of age. They need to be adult children, you know? Adult children, 30-something-year-old adult children like me with disabilities. Pete says, that's not true, Andrew. Most 12 and 13-year-olds are at least brave enough to say racist jokes. Fair enough, Pete. Fair enough. Somebody says, I've been under your bed, Andrew. Don't look under the bed. There's monsters under the bed. Don't look under the bed. There's bad guys under the bed, and they want to kill you. They want to kill you. All right. Somebody says, your mother didn't want you to ride the short bus? That's interesting. I guess so. Somebody asks me, do you know Daniel Johnston? I know a few of his songs like Walking the Cow and Casper the Friendly Ghost. And he has mental health issues and still put out worthwhile art. Yeah, I know he did a lot of low-fi or low-quality art. I mean, low quality meaning, obviously it was done with a tape recorder, not professional studio equipment. I watched the documentary The Devil and Daniel Johnston many years ago in a mental health recovery group. It seems like he had, like you said, schizophrenia himself or some sort of mental health issue. A lot of his artwork was childlike. Yeah, I'm familiar with who Daniel Johnston is. Somebody says Daniel Johnston had work ethic, though. If you say, I mean, I think it's a fair comparison. I think if you compare me to Daniel Johnston, that's a fair comparison. I mean, I guess. She says artists don't need to be normal. She says Yakui Kojima has schizo. I'm unfamiliar with who that is, Erie, but let me Google that person. Why do I think it's a nefarious person? It's a Japanese painter, a performance artist, and an installation artist. Okay, cool. No, that sounds like a good person, not a nefarious criminal. I like when I'm compared to people that aren't nefarious criminals. I very much enjoy that. Obviously, Erie says having a mental illness doesn't automatically make you creative or a talented artist. Obviously, I know a lot of people with mental illness. Actually, the majority of them who are very low functioning, and they hate artwork and they hate doing performing. They hate drawing. They just want to I mean, I mean, I think that goes without saying. Just because somebody has mental health issues doesn't mean they're an artist. Somebody says mental health issues makes you believe you're a talented artist sometimes, but there's a lot of people who have mental health issues who, frankly, don't like art. Obviously, somebody says Andrew already has enough songs, jokes, drawings that show his artistic ability. He has the words to 100 songs in his head. Not everybody, schizo or not, can do that. Thank you, Greco Kigio. Let's check this dude out. I like this dude. This dude's very nice. This Let's check out who this dude is. Let's check out his page. Oh, yeah, cool. Gecko Kujio. Yeah, he's cool. I like this dude. I guess because he's being nice. Give him a few months and he'll turn on me too, like all the other impatients. Simon says, see if I'm a troll or a huge music fan. That's where I'm coming from. Fair enough. Yeah, Kojio. Fair enough. Yeah, let's check out outside. I think it's raining out. Let's see if it really is. Oh yeah, it's raining. Nasty weather today. Nasty weather. I should have got out earlier while I still had the opportunity. Best video in the world says, I did something disgusting 3 years ago and I have cameras on you. What did I do 3 years ago? Best video in the world? I don't recall. But, if you say so, if you say so. If you say so. I've done a lot of crazy things. Somebody says, no, let's change the topic. I might ban this guy because I think this guy's messing with my mind. He's also saying he's under my bed. So I might ban this guy. I want to be a rock star. I want to be a rock star. Oh. All right. So he says he's got a catalog. A lot of the songs I spontaneously do and I can't recall, but some of the songs I can recall. So I practice a lot. Raisin asks, "Have you thought about remaking your "Not Safe for Work" subreddit?" Yeah, I could easily do that. Are you allowed to post spicy performance art on Reddit? I don't know the rules about that, but it's hard to post. I mean, I could start posting, the spicy content on Reddit. That's for sure. Yeah, Raisin says Reddit is pro. Anybody want to set up my adult performance art Reddit for me? Anybody want to set that up for me and make me a moderator? You know, I'll gladly post there. I mean, I can do it. I can do it myself. The previous one, I did many months ago, but I could do it myself. Patrick says, "Yeah, that'll get you a girlfriend for sure." Damn it, Andrew, you're incapable of making good decisions for yourself. And Dave says, work ethic? You can't even make your own spicy content page? Somebody says, Andrew needs a Discord kitten to mod for him. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it would be good. It would be good. I'm actually, I'm actually on OnlyFans as well, but there's really not. I mean, most of the stuff is on X formerly. I'm actually on OnlyFans, to be honest with you. La 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 la. Somebody says, "What is the last time you went live on OnlyFans? Can you go live on OnlyFans?" I'm not really sure about. I'm not really sure how to use OnlyFans, to be honest with you. I don't really know how to use it. I could try to go live on OnlyFans. That's a good idea. Let's Google that. Can you go live on OnlyFans? How to live stream? Somebody says, you better lock your door when you do that. All right. Yeah, maybe I won't do that. Maybe I'll keep the live streaming to YouTube. Somebody says, Andrew's a good lad. Andrew's a good lad. Thank you, guys. Best video in the world said, nice video on your wall. So he says, all right. La 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 la. I want to be your Mr. Piggy. Do you guys think I come across insufferable? Do you guys think I come? It doesn't even matter. Even if I do, it doesn't even matter. Somebody says yes, yes. Patrick says yes. Mr. Piggy. Erie says, you're annoying, yet you're always watching, Erie. I'm annoying, yet you're always watching. Someone says, that's how... Gecko Jojo says, that's how catchy this song legitimately is. It's always in my head. Interestingly enough, I noticed you showed up shortly after I did the Henry Rollins Liar cover, and you were talking a lot about Henry Rollins, and it gave me the delusion you might actually be Henry Rollins undercover. Are you? That's just a question. What is your age, gender, and location? Gekkojo76. What is your age, gender, and location? You specifically, because I'm starting to think... yes. Bun says semi-retarded. Yes, yeah, I need some practice for that one. Gecko says, I'm not Henry Rollins undercover. I'm in my 40s. I'm a dude from Montana. Henry Rollins was born in 61. All right, fair enough. Chiba says, she's Olivia Rodrigo. Are you really, though? Splurge Lord says, he's Danny DeVito. Pete says he's Pete Davidson, and Patrick says he's Elon Musk. I mean, I believe it. I mean, I believe it, you know? I mean, why not, right? Is Patrick really Elon Musk? I mean, why not, right? I mean, he exists. He's a human being on planet Earth. So he said, Patrick says, Jesus Christ, Andrew, that's just fucking sad. Rusty says, he's Joe Rogan and this is Fear Factor. Get Kojo says, he was around a year before the Rollins video, but mostly lurked and didn't comment. Loved my covers and originals. Pete says, all you have to do is send Patrick your name, address, and social security number, and he'll send you $1 billion. Seems like a bad idea, Pete. Seems like a bad idea. The thing... The best video in the world says, the things I saw you do in December 5th, 2021 is disgusting. What did I do on December 5th, 2021? Wow, that's kind of a random day. What did I do on December 5th, 2021? Let's go to the old Cell Waters subreddit and type in 05/2021. What, I don't even know what the fuck I was doing on that day. I see a video that says my father will make assertions that are untrue. My father says things that are untrue. I like myself. Genius artist, iconic entertainer. People don't see my worth. I hear a lot of police sirens outside. It's getting me scared. I'm afraid they're coming to take me away. Haha, they're coming to take me away. Can you hear the sirens, guys? Let me open up the door. Oh no, they're coming to take me. They're coming to take me away to the funny farm. Hopefully not. Somebody says, it doesn't sound like they're coming here. Somebody says, you need the hospital though. It's not for you. It's not for me. I'm like really PTSD and scared. Like they're coming to take me to the hospital when I hear a lot of police sirens. I'm like, what the hell did I do? What did I do? They found me. Somebody says you could use a grippy sock vacation for sure. Somebody says they're going to put you in the traveling circus. Yeah, and something I learned, don't try to run. Basically, if you're ever in a situation where you have to, you're going to be put in the hospital, just comply with the police, comply with the staff at the mental hospital, be on your best behavior, do everything right, make all the right decisions, take all the medications they want you to take while you're in there. Because the more you comply, the more you just do the right things, the quicker you're going to get released. I see people in the hospital who smash things, who do crazy things, and quite frankly, they're going to be staying a lot longer. So don't try to run, because it'll make you stay in there longer. They'll keep you in there longer. just say, you know what, I am who I am. I'm going willingly. I'm going to take everything you want me to take. I'm on my best behavior. I'm doing all the right things. That's what you have to do while you're in there. Just do everything correctly. Because if you're like, fuck this place, fuck this, you're going to be in there weeks. Hey, Mama. How you doing? Thank you. You think it's good?
Yeah, I like it.
Okay. I guess what is? Oh, this is a new bag. I guess.
I like the he buzzed it a little like on the side to make this.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's very what's the actor that has a hair like that? It's very nice.
Okay.
Oh, plates.
I'm sorry?
You have plates?
No, I don't think so. Unless the cleaning ladies put them away.
Huh?
Do I have plates? I don't think so.
Oh.
But people are saying, "What is? Thank you, Mama." All right. All right. We got some salmon for dinner here. Patrick says, "Wow, such a sadistic deceiver, Andrew." Right, this is a good dinner tonight. Somebody says, this sure looks like a torturous existence, dude, and they're being sarcastic. Well, to be honest, I want a romantic partner. That's the only thing I would really. But maybe if I got a job. Somebody says, I poisoned that. You're going to die in 24 hours. All right. Best video in the world, I might ban you. Patrick says, the girlfriend isn't going to magically fix all your problems. You need stability first. But I don't think there's any white sauce on top of the food. Somebody says, what if an ex-girlfriend is still interested and she's waiting for me to make the first move? I think a lot of my ex-girlfriends, that ship has sailed. However, if they messaged me, I would certainly communicate with them. Patrick says, because you're desperate. Somebody says, I look confused when I eat. Bun Bun says, why would Patrick say that? Because I am desperate, right? Get Kojo says, you have the voice and eating style of an angel. Thank you. Thank you. I'm very angelic. Pete says, I eat like the food still has a chance to escape. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace out. I'll be back again soon. Thank you. Yo, go Cujo. Are you on Discord? Somebody says, go take the Lamictal tonight. Take the Lamictal tonight. Get Kojo. Are you on Discord? He's not. He's on X and here. All right. Peace out, guys.